Hello, welcome to my channel, autumnmoonthemage. This is going to be a general love reading for Aries. It will be general, so it might not resonate with you. If it does not, please do not try to make it fit. It just might not be your right reading, but I do appreciate you stopping here to check. We're going to start with Aries and take a look at how they feel about the person they are connecting with, and then how that person feels towards you. We'll clarify all those cards, draw a most likely outcome, and then 2 oracle cards for advice. Thank you again for checking out this video to see if I have a message for you. I do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get started with you. How does Aries feel about the person they're connecting with? I get 3 cards for how Aries feels. We start out with the High Priestess here. Can I get 2 more cards for how Aries feels about the person they're connecting with? Well, there you are. The Emperor. Can I please get 1 more card for how Aries feels about the person they're connecting with? Okay. And Death. So, Aries, you're trying to follow your intuition. You're really stepping into your power, feeling the Emperor. That's really feeling like you're stepping into yourself and possibly ending a situation, or you feel like a situation has ended. Are curious if a situation has ended. Let's take a look at how they feel about you. How does the person Aries connecting with feel about them? How does this person feel about Aries? Interesting. We get, the 10 of Pentacles. And that's feeling, they're either feeling like you could be their 10 of Pentacles, or they're feeling a solid commitment with you. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles is like family. It could be someone that you're married to, or someone that you're already in a relationship with, but 10 of Pentacles is really about consistency. It's something that has been built on a very strong foundation, and it's solid, and something you can depend on. All right, and then we get the 6 of Swords, and that's wanting to move into calmer waters, moving out of chaos into calm, or out of the fog into clarity. Okay, because the swords represent information, they also represent honesty and truth. So it's like moving out of uncertainty into certainty, sort of. Okay, it can be. Let's see if we can get 1 more. How does this person feel about Aries? How does this person feel about Aries? The 8 of Cups, which is also can be an ending. The 8 of Cups is walking away from something, but not necessarily walking away from you. It might be walking away from some aspect of the connection, or especially with this card here, her back is not turned towards us. She's definitely walking away from those cups, but she's walking towards us. So it really might not be an ending necessarily. This person feels very secure with you, but definitely seeking out clarity. So perhaps they are sensing confusion on your end, or uncertainty of some kind coming from you. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards and see what we find. High Priestess is wanting to follow your intuition. It's trying to follow your intuition. It's also can be hiding. It can be something that's hidden, something that is not, you're not being 100% open with this person. Not like you're lying to them, but like you're maybe just not being 100% upfront. But let's go ahead and take a look at High Priestess. Can you please clarify the High Priestess for how Aries feels about the person they are connecting with? Please clarify the High Priestess. Sorry, this is taking a minute. Please clarify the High Priestess for how Aries feels about this person they're connecting with. Just want to see if anything else comes out. Please clarify the High Priestess. Okay, so it looks like what we have here is the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles could be focused on, it can be focused on self. It is a card that indicates being single, okay? But also, if we're talking about how you see this person, then that's just that you see them, well, first off, that they're very attractive to you, not just in appearance, but like who they are, like all things about them are attractive to you. And you think that they have just about everything that they could need. In the Knight of Pentacles, she has everything except that last piece. You know, she's missing that final piece, which is, of course, somebody to share your life with, because this is a very single card, okay? And Two of Pentacles is kind of balancing and trying to manage something about this situation, okay? So either you're really focusing on yourself, maybe your intuition is telling you to focus on yourself and try to balance your life, like try to balance the things in your life. And so maybe that's what your intuition is saying to you. Either that, or you're trying to figure out how this person is balancing. Like, what are they trying? That doesn't sound exactly right. It sounds more like, okay, give me just a second here. Sorry about that, car. Yeah, I'm thinking this is more about you. Even if you do see them this way, I feel like you're trying to, I feel like this Two of Pentacles is you trying to balance however you feel about this person. Your feelings aren't coming through very clearly here. This feels like a lot about yourself and not so much about this person over here. So, well, let's take a look at more. Maybe this will become clearer to me once we see the other cards that come out. Can we please clarify the Emperor? And that might, the Emperor card being here might mean that you're dealing with another Aries. Please clarify the Emperor. We also have the Death card here, which is Scorpio. Please clarify the Emperor. Oh, wow. The card that came out is the Empress. Okay. And that is that you feel like this person is your other half. You feel a connection with them. You definitely feel like you are equal and possibly soulmates, destined to have connected in this life. And the Empress, I mean, that is our ideal partner. I'm sorry. It is our ideal partner, no matter who you are, but I'm also Aries. So, so for the Emperor, you know, the Empress is the ideal partner. So that speaks of a very strong connection with this person. You definitely feel like they are your other half. I mean, that's what that means. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Death card. Please clarify Death. for how Aries feels about the person they're connecting with. Please clarify death. A card came out. I'm just looking to see if more is going to come out. Can you please clarify the death card for how Aries feels about this person? Okay, I don't think we're going to get anything else. Okay, so what we see here is the Hierophant, okay? And this is both the Empress and the Hierophant are Taurus energy, so you might be dealing with a Taurus, but this is, in this, the Hierophant card can refer to marriage, but it's really about taking relationships to the next step, okay, moving forward, moving up in a relationship. The Hierophant is really about following the steps, properly. And so it looks like you feel like there is no progress. There won't be any progress in this situation. And then we get the Justice card, okay, which represents truth, okay, and karmic balance. Excuse me, I'm sorry for coughing. And the Six of Wands, which is victory. And it looks like possibly you think that this connection is not, possibly you think death to progression of this connection is what is karmically fair. Like, that's just what I'm seeing. Let me just look for a second and see if I see. Six of Wands is really about victory. And I mean, justice is about balance and truth, honesty and truth. And yeah, karmic balance. It can also be a decision. So it could be that a decision was made here. And the Six of Wands, though, being victory, it's like, I don't think this is necessary. You feel like this person is your other half. You feel like they're your soulmate. And that you are on the same, like, energetic level. That's really a massive thing, okay, to feel that way about somebody. So I can't imagine that it would be, that you would feel victorious about putting an end to something. The Death card can also mean transformation. So it could be that what is happening here is that justice is stepping in, okay? Things are balancing out, and that something is dying so that you can move forward and take the next step. That actually makes more sense, because that would be a victory for you. That would make more sense as a victory for you. We are definitely going to, we'll pull out a most likely outcome, but let's take a look at them now. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Can you please clarify the 10 of Pentacles? How this person feels about Aries. Please clarify the 10 of Pentacles for how this person feels about Aries. Please clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, what we get here is the Knight of Cups, okay, and the World. Oh, the World is another card that talks of the end, talks about the ending of a cycle so another can begin. The world is very positive because it's a necessary end, okay? And it's definitely the beginning of something new, okay? And the Knight of Cups is obviously someone coming forward. Well, maybe not obviously. If you know tarot, then it's someone coming forward with that cup of love. If you're not familiar with tarot, that's what's happening here. The Knight is coming forward with an offer, and he has this cup, and cups represent our emotions, okay? And generally speaking of love. So this is them wanting to come forward and offer that love. And the world is ending a cycle so something else can begin. Let's take a look at that Six of Swords. Please clarify the Six of Swords for how this person feels about Aries. Okay, so we get the King of Pentacles, all right, which is Earth energy, so you might be dealing with, this is also Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. But the King of Pentacles is somebody who, like that Ten of Pentacles, it's a very stable and committed sort of person. It's someone who is, they kind of have their whole life under control. You know what I mean? And they want to step forward with the King of Pentacles. They want to take care of you. They want to, care for you is the best way to phrase it. I mean, in a concrete, kind of in a physical, not sexual, but like in a physical world sort of way. They want to be there for you so that you can rely on them. It's a very stable and consistent and committed sort of energy. So that's good. And then we get the Wheel, and the Wheel of Fortune is turning. It's similar to the World in that it's positive, okay? When the wheel turns, it's turning in favor for you. And that's what I think that they're looking for with the Six of Swords here. They're looking for that wheel to turn back to this connection and like bringing it together. It's like they're saying they want to be this King of Pentacles, and they're waiting for that opportunity to come back up so that they can do that. And that's what this Six of Swords is, them moving out of fog and into stepping into this role here. Okay, let's take a look at the Eight of Cups. Please clarify, please clarify the Eight of Cups for how this person feels about Aries. Okay, got a lot of cards here. We start here with the Ace of Cups. Okay, and actually in the Eight of Cups, there, it doesn't show it so much in this deck, okay, but normally they're stacked up in front here, and there's very clearly one cup missing, okay, because that person is walking away from these cups that no longer serve them, that are possibly now toxic to them, things that are just no longer um, theirs, okay? You walk away from them, but they're carrying that ninth cup with them and moving on to something new. And the Ace of Cups talks about wanting a new beginning in love, okay? And you might say that that person is walking away with that one cup and obviously walking towards you, because this is how they feel about you. They want to offer you this cup, okay? But perhaps they're hiding it. With the Moon, things are hidden. Just like with you, you both appear to be hiding things from each other. Or if this isn't you hiding this, then this is you just seeking understanding. So perhaps you're not hiding things from them, but this is them hiding, okay? They're keeping it secret. And the Temperance is another timing card. We've got like 3 cards here that really talk about timing. And it's about it's about patience, having patience for, and waiting until the time is right. Okay. And then we get the King of Wands, which can be you, because King of Wands is fire energy. So this could be referring to you, like wanting to offer that cup and keeping it to themselves and waiting for the time when they can come forward to you. But this is also very passionate energy. The King of Wands is very passionate and excited. Okay. And there's another word I was thinking of for King of Wands, but it's left my mind. But then we get the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is very loving and compassionate. It's a very generous kind of love, and very deep love, right? And I feel like this is them wanting to offer that cup, but keeping it to themselves until the time is right for them to step forward with this passion and with this love and offer you something solid. I think on your side here, possibly, what is happening is, I mean, you feel like there's been some kind of, to be completely honest, I'm a little bit confused about the Aries side of this reading. Um, you obviously know your story better than I do, and I hope that something I've said here has like clicked with you, and so maybe what I see makes sense to you. But I can see very, very clearly that you think this person is your other half, your soulmate. You definitely feel like you are meant to be. You feel a very powerful and strong connection with this person. And that is very clear to me. Okay. I think possibly you're trying not to focus on them and trying to focus on yourself. Okay. And maybe that's because you're needing a change. You're needing something to die, or you feel like something has died. It really makes more sense with that Six of Wands that you um, feel like things have changed for the better. But I feel like the rest of these cards don't really indicate that. But we will get a most likely outcome card and see what that says. And then we'll draw the oracle cards for advice, and perhaps that will clear the message up a bit. Can you please get most likely outcome for Aries and this person they're connecting with? What's the most likely outcome? What's the most likely outcome for Aries and the person they're dealing with? Okay, so we get the Seven of Wands, which is kind of defensive energy, okay, but it's also very determined energy. I'm not sure what the defensive energy is about. We also get the Queen of Pentacles, and if this person is coming up as King of Pentacles, then this is another like power couple, the King and Queen of Pentacles, which again speaks of this connection and how strong it is for the both of you. Okay, we get the Four of Swords. Okay, that's about pausing, taking a pause. In the Four of Swords, he isn't physically moving, but mentally he's very much thinking of the future. He's trying to plan out how he will win the next battle. Okay, and then we get the Four of Cups, which is feeling disappointed. It's feeling like focusing maybe too much on something that has disappointed you, and so possibly missing out on other opportunities. So it definitely feels like there isn't forward movement with the two of you. There isn't progress, um, which isn't because you both feel a very strong connection towards each other, but maybe perhaps it's because this over here is being hidden from you. None of this is really made clear to you. This is all really on their side. Um, so yeah, feeling a little bit defensive. But the Queen of Pentacles, that's wanting, that's creating that other half, or being that other half to this person, but still waiting and being disappointed with that wait. Okay. Let's take a look at the oracle cards and see what we get. We're going to start with the Lover's Oracle. Can we please get a message for Aries in regards to this connection? Can we please get a message for Aries? Mm. Well, the card that we get is this one here, which says Twin Flames, your passion ignites. And if I'm not super familiar with the twin flame journey. Twin flame also can be like a soulmate, but people believe that twin flames is something even greater than a soulmate. And I know that with the twin flame journey, there's kind of a push and pull that happens before a balance can be found between two people. There's kind of, one ends up chasing the other and then feeling like they can't succeed, or something goes wrong and they stop chasing. And then at that point, the other person starts chasing them. And so they kind of flip-flop. Um, and so I know that's part of the twin flame journey, but I don't really know much more about twin flames than that. But it speaks again about how strong this connection is. So we get that. Let me see. One more card we're going to pull from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Can I please get advice for Aries in regards to this connection? Can I please get message for Aries, please? Okay. The card that comes out is card number 4, which says, excuse me, sorry for coughing, acceptance. That's such a pretty image. And look, there's these two hands reaching out for each other, and that clear, really clear connection right there. Because I feel very strongly, Aries, you feel a very strong connection to this person, and they feel a strong connection with you as well, and they're not giving up. And so I kind of find it hard to believe, but you know what, sometimes we have to let go. But let me read this card and we'll see what advice they're giving. It says acceptance of the current situation is the first step to change. The past does not exist. The future hasn't happened. There is only right now. When we examine our lives and engage in some truth-telling, we are often confronted with what really is. This realization is powerful, but often we reject this truth if it is too hard to bear or we are afraid of accepting something so difficult. Each of us at some time has dodged our blind spots and then had the illumination of what actually is eventually confront us. What we do next is crucial. Do we accept exactly where we are, no matter how painful or confronting, or do we retreat back into our illusions and remain stuck or unchanging? Choosing to accept ourselves fully in the position we are in enables us to take the next step towards growth. When we can plant our feet solidly into the earth and say, yes, here is exactly where I am, and I accept this fully, then we can take the next steps confidently, honestly, and powerfully towards where we now wish to lead. Now wish to head. Accepting where we are right now in its fullness allows us to also accept that there may be some chaos in our change before there is full order again. This can be an exciting feeling rather than one that generates fear if we hold our new intentions clearly. That's very interesting. And I feel like, okay, this person clearly needs time, and they're hiding this from you. They're hiding all of this from you, okay? And I feel like you're trying to trust your intuition and work on yourself. I feel like you already know this, that you need to accept the situation for what it is, and um, think about what you want, okay? Accept it for what it is, and then that will allow you to confidently take the next step in whatever direction you need to go in. It's great. It's good advice. Advice I could definitely use. So I really hope that this message brought you clarity, um, and that it resonated with you. It does kind of feel like in this connection that there won't be progress soon. It does look like there's going to be a lot of waiting. And I know as an Aries that patience is not one of our strong points, okay? And because of that, it doesn't look like you're waiting for them necessarily. It looks like you're putting your focus on something else, perhaps. And that might be the way to go. But if at some point this becomes toxic because you can't handle waiting, that is okay. But then recognize what it is and let yourself walk away. If that's what happens, I'm saying. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this reading. I really appreciate it. Please do remember to be um, positive in your thoughts and hopeful, because we really do get what we believe we can have and what we think. So think positive thoughts and think that you will succeed, and you will. But thank you again for watching. Oh, if it resonates with you. Oh, I meant to tell you what zodiac signs I see here. I really mentioned most of them anyway, but the moon is Aquarius. Temperance is Sagittarius. I think I mentioned all the others that I saw. Yeah, so I think we're good. Sorry, I just remembered. But, oh, if any of it resonated with you, and you wouldn't mind sharing that with me, I would really appreciate it. You could put a comment below, or my email address is below if you prefer to send me an email for a private conversation. But yes, thank you again, and good luck, and I'll see you next time.